Hang on a minute, guys. I've got to go find myself. Hang on a minute. Where am I? I've lost myself. Going to my channel. Hang on. There I am. Okay. Hello, hello. Hang on a minute. Let me dump the link. Copy. Stick that in there. There you go. Jump on up, folks. I keep losing. Oh, listen, wrenches aren't important. I hate that blue shit. You know, not a fan. Oh, there's Grey Dude. Hello, Grey Dude.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
All right, hello. How's everybody doing?
Oh, it's cray.
Doing well, doing brilliant.
Hang on, just let me close this.
It's cray.
Where's my bloody wrench? No, I'm just joking.
Oh.
Nobody's got a wrench here.
No, I'm just joking. I was just
What'd you
because I
think?
just heard you cracking on about it.
I don't want a wrench. I want to be gray.
I want some green.
What did you think of that? What did you think of that link of this tune I put on your?
Oh, mate, I found it. As soon as I found it, I listened to it. Oh, that is a classic. That is a classic. I loved it.
Yeah,
I thought to myself, the next time I go live, I'm actually going to fucking play that. Have you got a link handy to that, Gray?
Sure, I can come up with it, but I don't know about how I can share it because I'm not blue.
That's all right. If you put it if you're on the dashboard, see at the top.
Oh yeah, on the back side. Okay, yeah. Okay,
If you dump it into private messages, then I can find it and I can play it.
What, is it some song of intrigue?
Yeah, I'll get it for you, Perth.
I'll probably get busted for it, but fuck it.
Is it what is it? I'm looking forward to this. Is it a song of some sort?
All right, we'll get right on it. Do. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everybody.
Hey, peoples, jump in. Don't be shy.
Get the fuck out of here.
All right. You want the same? I'll give the same.
Yeah, if you put it into the private thingy,
that
way I'll grab it from there.
Sure. Here, it's coming. I just got a copy. Making copies.
How many copies you making?
Okay, here it comes.
Oh, while you're doing that, and while I'm waiting, did you see the comment that I left you?
Yeah.
For some odd reason, okay, now you out of everybody has probably commented a lot underneath my videos, like you always leave your mark there, right? And yet, all of a sudden, and this is going back like a couple of weeks, if not more now, YouTube is blocking your comment.
Yeah, I think it comes across as spam because it's a copied message, so I don't have to type.
But it never used to, though. This is the thing; it never used to.
Oh, but then YouTube's picking it up as in its algorithm saying it's the same thing every time.
It's spam. Yeah.
That's why, that's crap. Wow.
Yeah. Well, YouTube is YouTube. So.
Hang
Yeah.
on.
Well, I
Just
put it up.
let me. I've got it. Just let me share screen.
Yeah, I thought, because I just come across that tune probably a couple weeks ago, and as I heard you talking, it popped into my head like, oh, that reminds me of that song.
Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute.
Yeah.
Share screen. How am I doing this? Share screen. Here. Share.
And you can put the audio as well.
Okay, I don't ever have to touch audio on it. It just mine automatically plays. In the back of the dirty bookstore, a plastic flag with gum on the back, fell out on the floor. Well, I picked it up and I ran outside, slapped it on my window shield. And if I could see old Betsy Ross, I'd tell her how good I feel. But your flag gal won't get you into heaven anymore. They're already overcrowded from your dirty little war. Now Jesus don't like killing, no matter what the reason for. And your flag gal won't get you into heaven anymore. Well, I went to the bank this morning, and the cashier said to me, if you join the Christmas club, we'll give you 10 of them flags for free. Well, I didn't mess around a bit. I took him up on what he said, and I stuck them stickers all over my car and put on my wife's forehead. But your flag gal won't get you into heaven anymore. They're already overcrowded from your dirty little war. Now Jesus don't like killing, no matter what the reason's for. And your flag gal won't get you into heaven anymore. Well, I got my window shields filled with flags I couldn't see. So I ran the car up beside a curb, right into a tree. By the time they got a doctor down, I was already dead. And I'll never understand why the man standing in the pearly gate said, but your flag gal won't get you into heaven anymore. We're already overcrowded from your dirty little war. Now Jesus don't like killing, no matter what the reason for. And your flag gal won't get you into
heaven anymore.
Yeehaw! I couldn't stop laughing when I saw that this morning. I thought, yeah, not this morning, this evening, actually, I found your message.
I thought you might enjoy that.
I did.
That's one of the first, Perth. Most of my music I send you, you don't necessarily care for. But this one has a message behind it, so.
Oh, listen, it's a good song. It's very catchy. Who actually sings that? Oh, I didn't even look to see who sings that.
They didn't say. It's John Prine, Prine.
Oh, okay.
He's old school. He's still alive, I do believe. He still performs, even though he wasn't performing for some time because he got throat cancer, and took him some time to get rehabilitated. And but he still performs. He doesn't.
Blessed to that.
He looks pretty sickly, but he still performs.
Oh, okay.
He's getting to heaven for sure, mate.
Oh, listen, I always tell people God ain't coming. Get off
Yeah,
your ass and play yourself is what I say.
One of my favorite by him is Lake Marie.
Who's sparking up? You having a ciggy or what?
Oh yeah, I lit up.
Having a ciggy.
I'm gonna have
I
more
want.
than a ciggy. I'm gonna have more than a ciggy here in a minute or two.
That's right, brother. I'm on that. I'm on that game just for the flag. Oh, great one day. But yeah. So, what do you prefer? What sort of scotch you like? You said you prefer your scotch. Was it Perth?
Oh no, I'm not a Scotch drinker. My dad used to drink Johnny Walker. He'd have a shot every morning. And
Yeah.
that's pretty much what I'm telling people at the moment. Make sure you got some alcohol in your house, as in scotch. Um,
Yeah.
and if you feel any kind of signs of sickness, just get fucking hammered. That's bound to kill anything off.
Yeah.
I'm more of a margarita type wine drinker, mate. Vodka's more my
Oh,
poison than
okay.
scotch
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't that gin? No, it's obviously vodka.
No, vodka.
Yeah. Yeah, gin's a bit of. I don't really drink too much, but because we can't smoke here legally yet. Have to when you go out, you have to have a drink. So yeah, I'll have probably gin or beer. I don't. I like I'll drink beer and wine with food, I guess. But anyway, what about Grey Man? What are you into? He does into cones or big fat bowls? What do you drink to?
Oh, little balls, little ones. I do little ones at a time.
Oh nah, mate, come on,
Yeah.
man.
Hey, Pugface Media. I see you saying hi to me, man.
Can't microdose. You got to just go one big.
Microdosing. Yeah. Yeah. The pocketbook doesn't allow me to get crazy with the stuff. We don't know we don't know we don't even know if we're going to be able to resupply down the road the way things are going.
Well, all I know is I'm going to use the government. I'm going to use the government payment to stock up on my ciggies.
Oh, yeah,
Oh my god.
I
Yeah.
got I went into town the other day and got another can of tobacco, so I'm good for well over a month here. I don't have to leave if I don't have to. So
Yeah, well, see, I kind of figure here in Perth, people haven't thought about, especially smokers, they haven't thought about cigarettes. So I'm going to stock up on those, and I'm going to do some trading.
Yeah. Winning blues.
Well, they're blue. I call them camel dung, but these ones fell off the back of a truck, mate.
Oh, yeah, because I mean, I used to smoke too. I mean, I grabbed cigarettes to mix the thing, and it's like I used to always like Winfield. Um, they just got too pricey, man. So I just grabbed like the cheapest 20 packet or whatever, which is Choice, or usually Choice or Bond Street or Power Mouth. So what's your? I was wondering what your preference of cigarette was.
At
Benson
the
had.
moment, at the
Yeah.
moment, what I'm smoking, I refer to it as camel dung. It's not shop bought. It's fallen off the back of the truck.
Oh, it's literally the chop.
yeah,
Well, I
I've
went. Yeah.
No, it's not weed. It's cigarettes. They just aren't from here.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, chop. I mean, is in like tobacco that's hot, like grown. Anyway, yeah, cool. Well, that's okay. Hopefully they're all right. And they get you through.
I've
Oh,
tried
listen,
other.
sorry, go on, Gray.
Oh, I was gonna say I've tried other tobacco, and I just can't smoke any other tobacco than what I smoke. It's just I'm so yeah. Uh,
That's,
I'm specific to the brand that I smoke. I smoke, roll my own, and I don't know, there's something about this brand, and I just don't like any other tobacco.
Guys, you guys that are from Oz, okay, Don obviously saying Rothman's Red 40s, you guys that are from Oz, ask around, okay, where you can get cheap cigarettes, because what I'm smoking, I know is being also sold in the eastern states.
Right, yeah, I was about to say, I was just about to say that. See, that's what I'm referring to as chop chop. Like, see, you can get them supposedly in some, like, the shops of tobacco that's under the counter. It's like
That's
tobacco.
right.
It's tobacco that's like just been, it hasn't been processed by big companies, so it's a bit rougher the way it's been chopped, and they still look like tailor-made cigarettes and everything, but the tobacco is
Exactly.
just different. Yeah.
That's right. I call them,
Yeah.
like I said, camel dung.
Yeah.
I can't smoke a regular cigarette. I've been rolling my own for so long that I roll them thin. So when I put a regular cigarette in my mouth, it feels like I have to get this huge freaking thing in my mouth, and you got to suck real hard to get a hit. And I don't find any enjoyment out of it all.
Don, what you're saying there for a packet of Rothman's Red 40s, if that's what you smoke, okay, you'd be paying 50 something bucks for those. My guess is, because we are here, if you go and on the hunt for the camel dung that I smoke, you're going to get 100 for 50 bucks.
Yeah, you get 100 cigarettes. Yeah.
100 cigarettes for 50 bucks. Actually, no, you guys in the eastern states can pick them up for $30 for 100. We pay more here because obviously they have to come across.
Yeah.
A long time ago, I come across.
They taste similar. Do they, like, I've never smoked one. Do they taste the same as the TaylorMade? Obviously.
Mate, well, you can get red, you can get blue, you can get red, you can get blue. They do have. They do have. What's the other one? They do have gold. You guys in the eastern states have gold. We're not getting gold here because I was told that they don't taste too hot. I don't know, but I know that you guys can get a hold of red, blue, and gold. We can just get a hold of red and blue. But listen, if you're a smoker, I don't care what I'm rolling up in friggin' paper, I'll smoke it. So beggars can't be choosers, right? $155 a carton of 3.
Too bad I didn't have a smellophone to take what Sunray just gave out. We need a smellophone. Sorry.
Don, this isn't a brand, mate. Well, it depends, okay? It depends. I can't tell you what the brand is on here. Obviously, I wouldn't, because that's my source of cigarettes at the moment, and I wouldn't give them up. But if you ask around, just keep asking around, somebody will tell you. You've just got to ask around, mate, because I do know definitely that you guys have got them in the eastern states, because my daughter said to me, she goes, "Ma," she goes, "what are you smoking?" And she's in Melbourne. And I said to her, I says, "what do you got?" And she goes, "I'm getting mine for 30 bucks. And I said, "send me a picture." And when she sent me a picture of one particular lot, it was the same that I had. That's how I know that they sell them in the eastern states. So there you go. Don't say Poe never put you onto a fucking good thing. Absolutely, mate. That is the place to hit. See, I'm usually nice, okay? If I see somebody and they're standing on their own at a checkout and they're buying cigarettes, I usually turn around and say to them, "Do you want cheap cigarettes?" And I tell them where to go to get them. I figure we got to stick together, right?
Yep, I was gonna say that similar sort of thing. You get them at the local Asian tobacconist sort of in the suburbs and shit. You might be find them anywhere, but good on you.
Oh, listen, like I said, we got to stick together. If we don't stick together, what fucking chance do we have, you know?
Whatever they give us, kind of thing. That's right. 'Cause
Don, trust me, I got a couple of packages a couple of weeks, well, not a couple of weeks ago, actually. Was it last week? Yeah, I think it was last week from China. Don't be scared, mate. Trust me, if they came from Wuhan, I would still be smoking them.
That's one thing though that I wouldn't find myself because we get that. Like I'll buy, like as I said, I'll get the Choice or Pall Mall or whatever it is, Bond Street, but if they got that Shuang Sang or something like that, it's a Chinese name brand, tailor made. I just can't handle it because the taste of that cigarette is just I'm not a fan, and I don't even smoke cigarette. I just like put it in for mix, as I said, and it's just I can't taste it at all. The taste just fucks me up. And I never buy them. But anyway,
The ones that I can't smoke are the ones from Indonesia that have got cloves in them. Oh God, I hate the smell.
gadang or some shit.
Yeah. Oh God, I can't. I couldn't even while I was there. I tried and I couldn't. Even somebody standing next to me smoking them. It was like, oh, dude, I don't know what the fuck it reminded me of. It just didn't go down well. But yeah.
Yeah, I don't like there's cinnamon or clove. Yeah. What's going down with Dean Machine and Gray? What's happening over there?
Howdy, Sunray.
How are you, my brother? Nice to meet you.
Same here, man. Same here. I can't believe she lets me back in. I can be a little funny sometimes. But I'm trying to behave now, Perth. You'll see I'll behave. I won't do the morphing voice thing either.
Yeah, no, the only reason I asked
don't do that. No chipmunks, right?
Yeah, no, it was just
Got a
that
bit of echo too.
you were doing it while other people were talking. So I know that you were talking to somebody in chat and you were doing it, but other people were talking on the panel. So
are we still getting an echo?
No, I'm good.
Because I can put headphones on if we're getting an echo.
No, you're good now, I think.
Okay. No. I turned it down. It was kind of loud. So it probably was like a reverberation from the speakers going to the microphone and all that crap like that.
Yeah, no, you're good at the moment.
Okay, cool. All right, we'll leave it down. I'm at 22% volume. But yeah, it's getting nuts here too, man. That was funny, Perth, when you put up that video. It probably was almost a week ago now about the toilet paper fighting over dunny rolls.
Yep.
It came here within 1 day, right after. It was like, holy crap.
I saw some stream with someone was telling me about Donald Trump had it just before it happened. Like Donald Trump had one of his when he gave the speech about this virus epidemic thing, the people of Walmart and another grocery chain. What's the other? There's another. I can't remember what it is.
Costco, I think, or something like that.
Or Safeway.
Costco. Those are the big giant ones. I've never been to a Costco.
Yeah, but they were standing behind him too, so it's kind of in a way a bit of like.
Okay, now hang on a minute, Ray. Somebody has got their shit on. Mute it, please. Mute the YouTube channel. Ray, you go, mate.
You want me to mute too?
No, I was just I think you're the one that's got it. Now I can hear the feedback.
The feedback, it's me. Okay, I'm putting headphones on then. Is it gone?
Hello. Check. 1, 2, 3.
Check. 1, 2, check.
Yes, I can.
Still echoing?
It's gone.
Gone? Okay, cool. I'll leave the headphones on.
It usually still comes through unless you mute the YouTube page.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
I
got to
did.
turn the YouTube page down.
Oh, I did. I muted that before. Actually, I'm gonna close the fucker then. I did mute it before I actually entered the studio.
I'm
That's
kind
what
of proud
I
of my.
remember, because it's weird if you enter the studio before you mute it, it'll still keep doing it. You know, it's like lasts forever. Okay, I'm closing the fucker.
I'm
Okay,
kind
now
of
it's
proud of
closed.
myself. I'm very, very untech savvy, but I've got that down. I'm pretty proud of myself. It doesn't happen to me because I mute the YouTube before even going over to StreamYard.
Oh, dude, listen, I'm impressed that you made your way all the way over to fucking D Live.
You talking about me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't make a D live yet. I made a BitChute.
Oh, I screwed it up. When that first day, I screwed it up so bad. That D Live, it would not let me in. It would not let me in. And it would not, and I was just so frustrated with it. I just hit piss on it.
Did you
So
get in?
a
Did you
month
get
later, or what? Sorry,
YouTube button? Did you get in via just hit the YouTube?
you know, I think I'm not sure.
Because that's all I do now, because it gave me so much grief initially. I don't bother now. Now what I do is I open up YouTube, I go to D Live, then it gives me the option, do I want to log in via YouTube? So I just hit the YouTube button and it logs me in, and then I turn off YouTube.
Oh, huh.
That's cool. I want to learn that shit.
Well, Dean, if you decide to go to D Live, obviously you put in your name and whatever your username and yada yada. But if just in the event that you have problems getting in, that's all you do. Just open up your YouTube page and then go back to D Live, and it gives you a box pops up, and it gives you like 4 separate options. It's YouTube, is it Twitter, something and something. Just hit the YouTube button and it'll log you in. Hello, Colette.
Oh, hi, Colette. I'm gonna admit something. The other day, I started a new email account.
Yeah.
Which doesn't have my name linked to it, so it was important to me to do so.
Uh-huh.
But you know, and it was going smooth, you know.
Uh-huh.
But
And then it went to shit.
I'm sorry.
And then it went to shit.
Check this out. Well, I've got learning disabilities, you know, and
Just a
anyway,
little
so
bumpy.
I'm sharing with a friend. Hey, I got it, you know, and he's saying, okay, well, you know, and he's trying to tap it in. Oh, I can't get it. I can't get it. Look, here I spelt gray wrong. It's just the way I put Gary in there, Gary instead of, you know, I'm kind of got like a dyslexic problem.
Sure.
My eyes just I really have a hard time, and I just have a hard time with words and letters and shit. And I've always had a problem, so I really gotta, you know, I think I'm doing good, and I screw something up like that, and so I had to deal with that. So I just got in a new email account, and I had to delete that and start another one because I spelt damn gray wrong.
Oh, okay. So the one that you told me about, that one's not working anymore?
Oh yeah, it is.
That one is. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I must have gotten your second attempt then. Okay.
Yeah, right. Yeah. But it's frustrating. You know, and I used to work meat counter, and you know, we weigh up the meat on the scales. You know, somebody pick out meat out of the case and weigh them up, and I'd have the hardest time writing the amount down on the package. And I would see the price on the scale, and as I'm walking and I'm going to write wrap up the meat and stuff and to write, and I want to do it backwards, or something screwy, it just doesn't compute right, it's kind of fucked up, but I've learned to live with it. I'm blessed in other ways, so
That's right, bro. That's right.
but yeah, reading and stuff is just difficult for me.
Same here. I don't like it. The black and white print, after a while, it's like, what is this? But I tell you what, I can fix an engine.
I couldn't tell you. There's a lot
so,
of things I couldn't do, but I could tell you're doing it wrong.
yeah, exactly.
I've
Yeah.
got the gift. I can
It's
stand
like,
back
I'm not
and
an
say,
expert.
well,
I'm not a
up,
doctor.
man.
Yeah,
I
if it
can
ain't
tell you how
broke,
to do
don't
it the
fix
right
it.
way, but I can tell you you're doing it the wrong way. I don't
Hey,
know.
all right.
That's kind of fucked up, ain't it?
Yeah, it's real fucked up. It is nuts, man.
Technology is technology. It always changes. They either mess you up doing an update and then they fuck everything over for you. You get used to it being one way and then you've got to learn to do it another way. That's what annoys me the most. It's like, stop fucking doing updates. Stop changing shit.
Like I grew up in the day where you pop the hood of your car and the freaking fuel pump is staring you right in the face.
Yeah, right on the side, bottom front side of the engine.
Yeah,
a mechanical pump, not electric.
Yeah, no, you got to drop the freaking gas tank in an American car, or you got to go
now you do,
an access door into the gas tank. It's just ridiculous.
Yep. They're inside now. Yeah, they used to be right on this front side of the motor, right next.
You used
right
to
on the
pop
bottom.
the hood and go, "Oh, there it is."
Yeah,
mechanical. Half hour
mechanical.
later, you replaced it.
That's why, like the bug out vehicle would be a diesel vehicle, because a diesel does not need electricity to run. It runs under heat and compression. If you got a way to push that thing and it's not too cold outside, it'll start up because it has a mechanical fuel pump. If it's got an electric one, it's not going to start.
Well,
mechanical will run. I mean, that's how they were way back in the day. The farmers,
Yeah.
The ultimate bug out vehicle is an old diesel with a mechanical fuel pump, because they just run. Yeah, no electricity needed.
What scares me with the mechanics of vehicles nowadays is that the car can actually pretty much tell you what's wrong with itself. If you find the computer box and you use a paperclip and you turn your ignition on, not fully, but just turn it on a little bit, and watch how many times it fucking beeps or signals or whatever.
Yeah, light blinks. Code.
Yeah. It tells you what the fuck is wrong with it. That is scary shit.
Yeah. They know how fast you're going.
Well, that's how the mechanics do it, and that's how if you take it to the shop, that's what they're doing. They're checking the computer.
They plug it in, but you can do it at home with a paperclip.
Yep, she's right. She's 100% right. The original OBD computer, if you jump these two slots where the mechanics plug their thing into, it'll blink the light on the dashboard, and then you get the code like 2-1. I think 2-1 is like everything's A-OK. But then after it blinks 2-1, like it'll go blink, blink, then a gap, blink, 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 like that. And then
you have to watch
if it does that 3 times, then you're good. But then if it starts doing other shit after that, then you look those codes up.
Exactly.
You know what's fucked up? You can't compression start a spaceship. It sucks. You try it, just don't fucking.
You can't push start a spaceship.
It just don't fucking work.
There's no traction with the anti-gravity.
Yeah, right.
That's good, dude. I love that.
People, if anybody wants to jump on in chat, please feel free. There's a link there somewhere. If you can't get to it, let me know. I'll drop another one.
In this day and age, Don Don Davo from Sydney. Oh, hey, usually you are filled with Australian. You're the only one, right? Grey Dude's not. And Sunny Ray? Sunray, I'm sorry.
Of course I am, mate.
Where are you from?
Fucking born and bred in fucking Australia, you can't. We back
Okay.
down. No,
I hear it now.
I'm born in Brisbane, yeah, but parents from Fiji, and I'm now in Adelaide.
Wow, holy crap!
Oh,
I live
man,
near
milk,
I live near Niagara Falls in New York.
Oh yeah, cool.
That's the easiest one. It's Buffalo, but if I say Niagara Falls, people know Niagara Falls, one of the 7 wonders of the world or something.
Guys, give me a minute. I'll be back in a sec.
Yeah, you don't want. From what I'm trying to remember where I picked this up. Man, it wasn't. It was in the last year, and I'm trying to remember the. It was on YouTube. Just can't remember the channel. But you do not want to be in the midst of freaking. You don't want to be in the midst of Niagara Falls because of the pollution.
Yep, that was me.
Dumping up above.
Dude, I'm not kidding. Everything is there, man. There's a town called.
Oh my God! When I fucking found that out, and oh my God.
Yeah.
The pollution they're dumping pre-falls.
Yep, pre-falls. Yep.
And then the pollution mists, and then you're fucking in.
Yeah, it's like, hey, let's go for a ride on the Maid of the Mist.
Yeah. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, I'm not kidding, because I worked at those plants. There was a chemical plant that's just before it. It's called, in the beginning, like many years ago, it was called Hooker Chemical, then Occidental Chemical. Now I don't know what it's called. Uh-huh. There's a sewage treatment plant right there, too. I mean, just before the falls.
Yeah.
Like, holy crap.
That's what I was talking about. Yeah.
And all the Chevy engine plant, DuPont, they make chemicals, Corian, you know. Dunlop tire, they're all right there, and they use the river water for cooling for their plant. Yep, they suck it in, they use it to cool, and they pump it back out. It's warm. Now, fish sometimes do congregate by those warm outlets, but most of the time they die after a while. You know, fucking chemicals.
Yeah, when I heard that, I just like, oh my God.
Yeah. I've worked.
Let's go to Niagara Falls. Yeah, sure. I don't think so.
Yeah, I wouldn't anymore. I really wouldn't, because of what I've seen. I've been there. I live near it, and I've worked at them, and it's nasty. I worked at the sewage treatment plant. I worked at it was a part of what did they call it? I forgot. They changed the name again, but it was part of the Occidental Chemical. Oh man!
I wonder. People working in that area, people visit the area. I don't know, but I wonder what that raises a percentage of coming down with some kind of cancer or something.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard about it, but there's an area that's very close to it. It's called Love Canal. They call it Love Canal.
Okay.
If you look that up, it's some toxic wasteland where these people it's an abandoned town. Everything's toxic there.
Oh my goodness.
It's from seepage.
All waterways in the United States are contaminated.
Yeah.
Well, I live not too far from the beginning of the Mississippi. Is where just up the road a piece. I'm not gonna, say.
Is that like Ohio? Yeah, Ohio.
It's at the very, very beginning of the Mississippi. And it's amazing what it looks like. You look at it and go, this is the Mississippi? I can almost jump across the damn thing.
Oh, it says small and then it gets bigger. I see.
Oh, sure. Yeah. It's just tiny. It's just fucking like, I mean, it's a river. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm not making it, I don't want to make it sound like it's just a little creek, but, comparison to what's down south, or even towards the cities, the Twin Cities. I mean, it's nothing. I mean, it's just a little river.
Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, it starts by tributaries and then gets bigger and bigger.
Right.
Yeah.
But the Mississippi down south, it's huge.
They say like the Niagara River is the only river that flows north. It goes north for a little bit, and then it turns east, and then heads out into the Atlantic.
We have, what do they call that? The something divide. That's just right up the road from me. And the rivers. You're on this side. The rivers flow south. You go on the other side. The rivers flow north.
Yeah. They said there were. I think that there was like a Carrington event that fried telegraph lines and stuff like that. I think it was. How was it? 1918? I don't know. No, it had to be earlier, 18 something. But there was a time when the rivers flowed. Mississippi changed direction, flowed north. Some kind of New Madrid fault quake, maybe. I don't know.
Is it meridian? Maybe that's the word, meridian. Is it meridian?
Yeah, the New Madrid. Well, that's how we say it here. New
Oh,
Madrid.
divide.
Yeah.
The meridian
Madrid. Madrid. New Madrid fault. Or
well, that's just right up the road for me. That's just right up the road. There's a little pull off on the highway with the sign saying, labeling that's the point of where things start flowing north.
Hey, Barbara. Hey, Sovereign Spirit. Anybody else that I've
Barbara.
Just right up the road.
Somebody else too. I see.
Oh, great, dude. Can I ask you to say creek again?
Crick?
Crick. I actually say creek here. I'm northern. Yeah.
I say crick.
Crick. Yeah.
A lot. Crick.
When you said it, I wanted to laugh, and then somebody said, "The Sovereign Spirit says crick or crack." What the fuck are we talking about?
We're talking about
crack.
We got. There's a species of fish that it depending on where you live is how you pronounce it. And I made a joke one time at a fishing seminar. I asked a guy. I says, what did I say? Well, anyway, it's not important. But we say crappie up here, and down south they say crappie. So is there such thing as a crappie?
Both they say both here.
Yeah.
We have a crappie-a-thon, but mostly people say crappie here.
Yeah, crappie here. Yeah.
Chautauqua Lake, there's a lake it's really close to Lake Erie, and it's a good size one. It's not huge, and they have this thing in the springtime, and they call it the crappie-a-thon or crappie-a-thon, but they say both here. Crappie and crappie. Crappie. Let's go catch some crappie.
A little history. My dad lived in Ogdensburg, New York, and he got on the boats and the ships. He worked on the boats, and so he ended up in Duluth, Minnesota, which is at the very end, and he stayed, and they met my mother, and that's how I was born.
Hey, cool.
So he came from the boat, traveled the Great Lakes, from New York to here, and decided to stay here, and met my mother.
In the canoe in the middle of the winter too, right?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I'm sorry, baby.
So that's how I came to be.
Yeah. My mom was an immigrant. My father was born here.
If it wasn't for the Great Lakes, I wouldn't have been born.
Yeah, same here. That's where they met. Yep, Buffalo or Canada, something like that.
Yeah.
Guys and everybody in chat, listen, if anybody wants to come up, feel free. Don't be afraid. If you haven't been on the panel before, if you haven't been in my chat before, don't be afraid to do so. Nobody disses anybody here.
Yeah, man. This is
nothing to be.
Yeah, we don't pick on anybody here. We make fun, but it's just fun. We don't pick on people.
Yep. And Dean learned to shut up once in a while. You love it,
Try
don't
to
you?
have fun. We try to get info. Right, Perth?
Hey, listen, Dean, you're lucky that I don't play musical chairs with you. Hang on, let me see if I can do that.
Oh, you're gonna move me. You're gonna move me. I'm comfortable. I'm right next to my purse. I'm comfortable.
Yeah. You can do that. I can take it. I'll still love you.
No, listen, the night that Wobbly Boost did that to, who was it? I think it was Bill. And the only
Oh,
reason I'm
yeah.
telling people is because it was fucking hilarious.
I believe I'm still blocked. Every time I go in there and chat, he says, "Hey, Dean, you can come back in." And it's like I click on it and it says I'm blocked. I'm banned.
Well,
I think he
anyway,
clicked on the wrong button. That's what he said too. He goes, "I pushed some buttons." It was so funny
Bill
too when he said it.
on his panel, and Wobbly Boost had been drinking a bit, and he was in obviously a funny mood,
Yeah.
and he kept flicking. Were you there when
Yeah.
he was?
Yeah,
Oh,
Bill. Oh my God, Bill was pissed.
I couldn't stop laughing when Wobbly Boo started playing musical chairs with him. He threw him off the panel, on the panel, off the panel, on the panel, off the panel. And I thought, I've got to remember to do that to somebody in mine. I want to see how that works.
He didn't do that to me. He just threw me off, and I never came back. Which, like I said, I'm good with it. I can take anything. I'm good, man. It's like I'm always happy. I'll still come and chat.
Yeah, no, if I was to do anything, and I mean, Wobbly did it out of funny because he'd obviously been drinking and whatever, and it was just a fucking laugh.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I love humor. That's what I'm here for, kind of, and a little bit of news and information, but mostly humor. But yeah.
Oh, listen, I'll get to try it on somebody one day. It just depends. I've got to be in that mood. I can't just do it, and that was no different to when I swatted Gray a couple of times. That just was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, you can do it anytime. Just fucking put it in.
I know what I did to Gray was we were in someone's chat, right? Anyway, I'm sitting there and I'm watching Gray ask that he wants to be grey. He doesn't want to have a wrench, right? Because it turns him blue. And I'm thinking, come on, turn him grey, turn him grey. The minute he goes to comment, because I was blue, I thought, I'm going to swat your ass, right? Anyway, the next thing you know, he comments and he's grey, and I just swatted him, timed him out. He comes back before he even had a chance of saying anything. I swatted him again. I thought, that'll teach you if I want him to turn grey.
That's good.
Hey, popcorn.
Hey.
Who's that? What the fuck is popcorn shit?
Popcorn. Hey, wait. Let me figure out the name. I know who this is. It's not popcorn.
It's popcorn.
No, it's not. Come on, let me get it. I got to go back. I got to scroll back.
Oh, I don't think I jumped in the chat.
Wait, I know who this is. I know who this is.
I know who you are.
Wait a minute. You guys are good friends.
Hello,
Colette.
darling.
Hi, Colette.
Benny, you were at the back there, and you were like, because it's grey. You know how it's greyed out before you approve it. And the first thing I looked at, because I couldn't see the face properly, I'm thinking, popcorn. Who the fuck is popcorn? Fuck it, popcorn's showing herself, so I'll let her in.
I wanted to have like a bowl of popcorn, like right here. I just couldn't get the jiffy to pop. That's all. It's okay. How's everybody doing this fine Tuesday, Wednesday in some places?
Good. How's Rand doing? I've got to ask about Rand before anything else.
He's on his way back home from his daily doctor visits at this point. But poking along. We're still waiting to find out about.
Benny, before I forget, I have not heard back from True Patriot, but then he hasn't been live either.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah, he's having problems with obviously staying on the internet. I am too. It's a speed factor for me. NBN refuses to fix my internet, whether that's deliberate or whatever. Yeah.
Isn't it funny how they don't have to fix it but you still have to pay them.
No. See, I'm with IONET. Okay, that's my internet service provider. But Australia, Telstra gave up the monopoly on all the phones and everything, and the government took over, which is NBN. Even though IONET has gotten me to take photos of all the speed tests and everything that I've done, NBN still refuses to fix my connection. So I can't stream on DLive. I'm lucky to be where I am here streaming this tonight.
Holy smoke.
Because earlier on today, I mean, any video that I was watching was just buffering like a bitch. No speed. Every time I run a speed test, I take a photo of it and I have to send it to IONET to prove that I'm still having problems, and they still refuse to fix it.
Well, they're allowed to be douchebags. They got the upper hand, right?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
That's just the simplicity of it all is we're fucked.
Oh, listen,
we've done this for so long. We've bent over backwards for so long that we don't know how to stand up straight. See,
I didn't know that my NBN modem was not supposed to be flashing. It's supposed to be 4 solid lights. And one of my lights has been flashing since day one. And I said this to the IONET guy, and he goes, "You're kidding me." And I went, "No." I said, "It's been flashing." I said, "I never complained because that's how I thought it was supposed to be." He goes, "No, it's supposed to be a solid blue light." So, but they're refusing, and it's not just me. They're doing that to everybody.
New modem? Have you had a new modem?
I've had 7, mate. 7 in the last
shit.
6 months. 7 in the last 6 months.
I've been very lucky.
We've had we had to change. We had to upgrade it once when the NBN came, but a similar thing in Adelaide. But yeah, not 7 in 6 months.
That's absurd.
I don't know how many years ago I got the internet, and I've got through the phone line, so it's a slower service. I haven't had hardly many. I've very little problems. I've had problems, but very little over the years.
Yeah, I started.
It does depend where you are.
1995, when I came out with Windows 95, I got my first computer for like $2,200. Had it for 6 months. It was a piece of junk. I met the support guy, and he helped me build a game machine. I used that one for years.
Which cost you another $2,000.
Yeah. Well, a little bit under than that, actually. It was stupid, man.
It's all a fucking racket. Do you think these bits cost that much money? No.
Yep. Yeah, it's like they come out with a new phone, and it's like, well, it's your older one's obsolete. Yeah, it's nuts. But yeah, it was a AT&T Globalist. Think about the name on that one. That's what it was called. AT&T Globalist computer. Windows 95, 1.08 gigs of hard drive space. We have 16 gigs of RAM now.
I know.
Yeah, but they've got probably
we could have a lot more, but they won't let us.
Yeah, no, it's in the laboratory, or they've got prototypes of these things in
the quantum. Yeah,
at places. Obviously, man, they're like 5 generations ahead of what they're giving us.
Yep,
that would be shiggity sure.
That you're right about that. I believe it too. Yeah, they're way ahead of us. They don't let us know, because they use it for warfare and shit.
Yeah,
absolutely. That's true, Jackie.
Well, I do believe we're.
Benny, how you doing? How are things where you are, mate?
They're good. They actually we're obviously, in the shit paper crisis, because everybody's going to fucking blow up because their asshole's not wiped. I don't know what's going on with that. But short of that, we're pretty good, actually. I mean, I was hesitant about sending Rand off to the doctors. But these are appointments that he absolutely has to have. He can't not have them. He's got to go.
So you've still got food in your stores and stuff like that?
Well, mostly, yeah. It's mostly the bullshit shit tickets. I mean, seriously. And there's so many stores. You know,
Right.
this is America, and the part that I live in likes to buy lots of stuff. So there's lots of stores.
Yeah, it
That's
seems a lot of the other places that I've been, like people in other chats and whatever, people are saying their stores are empty, empty, empty. Some have been filming empty, and that's in the States.
I'm going to go over to my local markets here and record a video for everybody so that they can see that, come on. There's just a bunch of people out there who don't think that there's anybody else on the planet. And, they're grabbers, not givers, they're takers. And they just take, and that's all they do. And every time a situation like this arises, they've proven themselves again and again and again. Black Friday is a good example.
Oh, please. That's a classic. I piss myself laughing when I watch that on
Fuck
YouTube.
hell, man. I cannot believe the fucking
Me too, Perth. I can't wait till the day after when the videos come out.
Oh, my God.
Oh, what gets me is that people are falling over people, like literally trampling people. And I'm like, what the fuck?
People die. People die. People
Perth.
die for a $50 television set that they get their programming through.
Grey dude, what was that?
Yeah, thank you. I'm gonna mute for a bit. I'm gonna walk out to the mailbox and stuff, so I'm gonna mute in case my phone rings or something.
With the postie, I know she's a woman. You just want to flirt. Go on, go do it.
Yeah, all right.
Sovereign Spirit, I can see you typing. I mean, you're visible in chat, so
Get older.
okay. There you go. Sacramento's got toilet paper.
Sovereign Spirit.
Yeah. I mean,
Hey,
I saw a few people walking out of the supermarket with buggies full of toilet paper, and I just looked at them and I shook my head and gave them that look, like, really?
Yeah,
Really?
I said that before. Like, I mean, in the previous ads, like a lady did that. She took a trolley full out in Brisbane, and one lady asked her for just one packet. Like, so she took a whole trolley full of, and then it ended up being a knife attack.
Holy fuck!
So it's like,
listen, you can't blame people for trying to prepare for their families. I agree with that 100%. However, there's a tipping point. There's a level of greed that some people exhibit that is disgusting.
The thing is, though, if everybody kept doing,
some humans are just disgusting.
If everybody just kept doing a normal shop,
yeah,
it would still be like it was before. You know what I mean?
Panic. That's right, exactly. Hey, the people who sell the panic also sell the pill. Just so you know.
Good point. Very good point.
Yep, 100% correct. Yep. Problem, reaction,
and they
solution.
say they have the antidote.
Yeah, they already have it. Yeah.
I mean, they say they have the answer. Sorry.
Yeah.
So they make the panic. Whatever.
Here, what they did. Sorry, mate. Here, what they did was that because the elderly were being shoved and whatever away from all the stuff, so they decided to open up the store here from 7 till 8 in the morning for like the elderly, disabled, whatever. You had to show your pension, or they have to show their pension card or their whatever card. And they went in there, and I was listening. I was making coffee this morning, and I'm listening to the radio, and obviously they're asking or they're questioning the store and whatever, and they're saying, oh, the staff are coping, really well, da-da-da. Then they went and they interviewed a customer, and she goes, it's all good, she goes, but there's still no toilet paper. You'd kind of think that if they were going to allocate for the elderly and whatever between 7 and 8, that they would make sure, if nothing else, that the dunny roll was there so that they could get some toilet paper. Still no fucking toilet roll.
I think, like, oh, okay, yeah, that's really, that's the first I've heard, man, and it's quite shocking that the elderly have a shopping time, a certain time that they have to go or whatever, and I hope it's not introduced in fucking other countries.
They just started it, mate. I think I think it's going to go like that all week. And some of the Woolies said that it's going to go all week, and then some of the other stores are starting to follow.
I'm gonna fucking ring my parents because like they fall into that category, unfortunately. So
No,
we'll see
just
what
tell them to be prepared. There still might not be any fucking dunny roll, but yeah.
Out here in the great state of
Nah.
California, we like to say, keep calm, carry on, and do a dab. So cheers, everybody.
So we'll.
Just like the last, 10 viruses before this that plagued the world, we'll persevere.
In Australia, we say carry on, have a ball.
Yeah, swine flu, fucking bird flu, every other bastard's flu. Jesus, how different is this flu? You know what I mean?
Quick, run, shop. We have a flu epidemic. Hurry up, shop. Spend all your money. Go into debt. Oh my God, Armageddon, build a bunker. There's no end to what people plant in their head and let it grow.
The thing
And
is,
that's
like I say,
imagination, but it can also be a bad thing.
this is a big distraction. Something else is going on. Something else is behind
Always
all of
something else
this.
going on.
Exactly,
There's
Bert.
always, but that's
You
right.
are 100% correct.
Something
Now,
extra.
I think they're going to try to slip somebody, in the
Nope,
back.
everybody's
This is
partaking. All right.
distraction.
Because here they're even stopping utilities.
The election would have been too obvious.
Here they're even putting a hold on all utility bills like power, water, gas, whatever. They're not billing people for, I think, I was told the next 6 months. It's all been put on hold. So people don't have to pay.
Good, and that's a necessity. That's
Which
a good
makes
thing.
it even more sus.
Yeah, true. But it's necessary. But yeah. That's crazy because because that's a question I was raising. Because if people have time off work and whatnot, then they're going to have to give them a subsidy or give them give them. I can't even remember what the word's called. Just give them the economy a boost. But I forgot what I was saying. I had too many balls. No, but
Too many bowls.
what it was like. Yeah, no. So yeah, that's right. So, I just think that's a necessity. But then if you're saying that does happen, and they've stopped the bills, right? So you're saying that could be, and then there's something going on inside. But yeah, I just think because if they were to do that, you're obviously gonna have to put out that money and give the people some sort of cutback or whatnot.
I know what they're doing. They first came out. Sorry, mate, no links in here of other channels or anything like that. They first came out and said that they were going to give everybody a one-off payment at the end of March of $700 and something. As far as small business goes, they were giving small business loans of I think it was between $10,000 and $17,000 if it was classed as a small business. Ones that are higher up than that, they were giving them something as well. And then this morning I found out about the bills, and because my daughter sent me a text message, and I asked her, I says, "What are you talking about?" And she called me and she says, "No." She goes, "Mum, this is the message that I just got sent, saying that all bills, as far as power, water, gas, and I'm not sure, don't quote me on the vehicle and the licensing, but I think all of it has been stopped." I know that
I pray for registration.
I know that she told me the month, but my guess would be it would be 5 or 6 months that they've put a hold on it.
Wow.
So they're giving people money and they're taking away the bills. Because I said to her, "What about rent?"
No, that's obviously not. They want people to buy the houses and be in the mortgage thing. But yeah, I've
See,
hope for car registration.
Ray, again, they're doing something with the mortgages as well. I don't know whether they're putting a hold on payments for that as well, because I know that there's something to do with housing too. So Morrison obviously wants to be voted back in.
Same with, yeah, man. So do all the politicians. Hey, that's right. So I was about to say same as Trump, and
Oh,
well, that's what.
Yeah, with Morrison though, he's got to get the people to forget that he went on vacay when Australia was on fire.
I didn't follow that. I mean, that's very true. I remember that happening, but
Yeah,
I'm not
he was
really.
in Hawaii. He was in Hawaii getting a fucking tan while half of Australia was burning. And then he got pissed off because he had to fucking come back, and he was wondering why everybody was telling him to go fuck himself. It's true, mate.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm laughing. It's fairly true. Like exactly. But the way that he came back and everybody speaks about, because I think it's a total crock. Like they get up and they talk with such a calm, polite manner, and they seem so articulated, and oh, there's the comments, but really when they're behind the cameras, they're like, oh fuck me, okay, fuck this shit, like they're just like anybody else. So yeah, but I don't really, yeah.
Yeah, I reckon I can't figure out quite what's going on yet, but I'm jumping from page to page, from website to website, looking to see what movement is happening where.
Well,
but I know that this is a big cover-up. That's why all of this push was made for panic-stricken shopping and whatever, because everybody's so busy now running around looking for dunny roll that they're not looking at what's going on everywhere else.
yeah.
I love that.
Very
Dunny
much
rolls.
possibility.
Yeah, it's dunny roll, dude.
Yeah. The first time I heard that was on the Crocodile Dundee movie when he went to New York City, and he goes, "Hey, somebody put 2 Dunnies in the bathroom." And he's sticking his boot in there and thinking it's a boot washer or something. He goes, "Oh, I know. It's for washing your backside, right?" And I couldn't help but laugh my ass off when I heard that. And that's what I always think of when you say dunny rolls. I just think of that part.
Yeah, it's the dunny,
Yeah, the dunny, yeah. That's down south. Down south, it's a turlet.
Not many people here call it the toilet. It's usually the dunny, the crapper,
Shitter.
the
James
shitter.
Crapper. That was the guy that invented that name, right? Or invented
He
the toilet.
invented the flush
Crapper.
toilet. The flush toilet. The flush toilet, yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't invent the toilet, but he invented the flush system.
The crapper.
Shit. But anyway.
Oh, okay, enough of poop. There's been too much of it going around lately on social
Listen,
media
I
and
like
shit.
talking about shit. Shit makes me laugh. We're neck deep in shit. Everything around us is shit.
That's right, that's what my friend Huey P, man. Check his thing out. That's his whole thing. He thinks everything is shit. We are the shit. The shit is the shit. And we are like, he goes on like.
And at the end of the day, you can go and watch the video that is titled, "You Don't Know Shit."
That's very true.
I don't. I never met him.
No, Ray, I'm serious. There is a video on YouTube that is titled, the title of it is "You Don't Know Shit." What they do, they follow the shit from the minute it leaves the toilet type of thing, right? And then they follow the truck to see where the shit ends up. The title of the video is "You Don't Know Shit." Everybody needs to watch that, because basically all of that shit, not just yours, but everybody else's, comes back into your garden.
I do. I have a septic system actually where I live. I don't have sewer. But I tell you what, I had to put a sub pump in the last 3 years. Something's going on with the water table around here, I think, because I've never had that since I've lived there for almost 20 years, and never had water in the past 3 years. But anyways, the water that comes out of the sub pump, I just have it blown in the freaking driveway, a stone driveway, and the birds flop around in it. So I know it's good groundwater. It's got to be, right? Birds wouldn't do it unless it was good.
Yeah,
I
well,
just figured I'd throw that in. Sorry about, but yeah, I got your water goes in your garden, kind of.
all I got to say to people is you may as well just walk out in your backyard and take a dump because really,
Well, it does pretty much, doesn't it? Like it's just like the one that we get our drinking water. It just goes. It's just different. It gets like this.
Filter.
Yeah, that's the word. It gets all.
Yeah. Well, where I live,
It's
it's real sandy soil too, so it's like a natural filter. I mean, super sandy here, to where it can pour rain out. And right now, it's not good. It'll flood because the ground has still got ice underneath. Like 6 inches down is still ice. It'll take a little while to thaw, but in the summertime, it can pour rain out, and you can still drive a truck in my backyard and not sink. It's all sand. It's really weird, but with grass on top.
Where are you located?
I'm like I said, I'm kind of close to Niagara Falls, Buffalo, New York, Lake Erie.
Oh, in New York.
Yeah.
You're in New York. York, yeah, walk
Yeah.
get the fuck out of my way.
Yeah. No, not that part. Not the city. Yeah. I'm on the opposite side of the state. Way the fuck away from those retards.
I lived in Oswego County, and my mom is from Potsdam.
Oh, I know Oswego. Yeah.
Yeah. Small world. Hate they have to fucking paint it though.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Shit. This is cool. It's small world right here on the internet. We're gonna need each other when the whole world goes on lockdown. Everybody's got to do StreamYard.
Let me explain something, please. I have to say this. Let me explain something about manifestation and our inability to use it as it was given to us, the gift to use. We don't manifest our shit anymore. We just comply and do what we're told and roll the fuck over and eat the programming and get our cornflakes pissed in. Okay? So I don't complain about the situation. I'm a reed. You see, I'm very flexible and I just roll with it because what will be, will be. And when people comply and when people shut up and when people do what they're told instead of what they should do, then this is what you get.
Mm-hmm. That's good thing.
Don't complain. Realize, recognize, and change it. That's what you do. It. You don't complain because complaining does un gats and fucking fanabla.
Well, listen, at the end of the day, you know, again, I'll bring up that picture that I put up once. The guy on the podium asks the people, do you want to see change? And they all put their hands up. And then he asks them, and who of you wants to change? And nobody puts their hand up.
That's what I'm saying.
If nobody wants to change, how the hell are you going to see a change?
Fear is instilled in you. Don't you get it?
Nah,
you're afraid because
yourself, find your direction.
Be afraid, be very afraid. But if you did something different instead of being afraid and paralyzing yourself and everybody around you, then you'd get a different result. You know, you would. It's simple. Simple changes, big results.
Ray, what were you saying?
No, the same thing. Like I was just like, such a going on from like what Popcorn was saying, like the like you know, let's do it. So look inside yourself, find your direction, follow that pathway, follow your intuition, and just like be the best you can be. And the strat, like as she was talking about manifestation, let's envision it first in your mind, and then find a pathway to it, and just try and walk to it, or try and get to your goal anyway, at least. And that's right. The only person that's going to change is you. So
that's right.
You got to do that. You got
Hang on.
to start taking those steps, step by step.
Yep.
It's not going to happen overnight either. And big, a
Hang on.
big.
You got a
jump
knock.
isn't gonna
Yeah.
Yeah, hang on a minute, guys. Shane, I don't know why, but you're not showing in the dashboard, mate.
Hey, I've been here for a little bit. I'll relinquish my spot if two other people wanted to come in here. I'm pretty good with that. I love talking to Perth, and I appreciate you letting me come in here once in a while. And I did learn pretty good to shut up for a long time, right?
You don't have to.
I learned.
You don't
Like
have
a
to.
it's hard, ain't it?
There's room for another person in here. I'm just letting Shane know that he's not even showing up in the dashboard. I can't see him on mine.
Yeah.
That's right. Every journey begins with a step, no matter how small it is. And if we take the steps into manifesting good things for each other instead of fear and panic, that's what we'll get. Good things for each other instead of fear and panic. Let's
like that.
manifest the best instead of the worst.
Yep. Share the love, man, instead. Yep. Share the love.
It's small changes. And all of the changes are, like can fit in a thimble.
Well, sadly, everything that's going on at the moment is showing people's true colours. You know what I mean? People can fight over toilet paper. Wait until shit really hits the fucking fan.
It has, listen, humanity has not disappointed in times of crisis because humanity has followed the fear factor. You see, as long as we follow the fear factor, we're going to always get the same result.
I forgot. Yeah, no, knock in chat. I usually say to people, because I watch the YouTube page, so I tell people if they want to come in to give me a knock on the YouTube page so that I know to jump over to the dashboard page. So yeah, that's where the knock comes into it.
Knock. Well, a lot of times you can't tell if somebody's backstage, especially if you have more than 2 or 3 people on. The panel jumps and it, like, you can scroll down. If you have 6 people, you have to scroll down, right?
Yeah. I just snuck in. I don't think I did a knock.
It's not. Yeah, you were lucky. You were lucky because I
you
was.
came in the back door, you motherfucker.
Yeah, I snuck in.
But I'm looking at it at the moment, and
window.
I can't scroll down. So Shane is not showing here at all. Nobody's showing at the back. I'm trying to move it, but no, there is no scroll down.
Does he have the link in his chat history? It's if he is trying to get on, but anyway. I'm not really too fussed, but I'm sure.
And I know that I can have 6 people on here, so it's not like there's already 6 people and it's not showing, but it's genuinely not showing. I can see 5 here, and there is no scroll down. I know that it ends up opening up a little scroll thingy. If there's more people, I don't have that.
So what's up with Shane?
Barbara Downing says in big caps, my comments are being deleted. Well, no.
Barbara, I don't know why, mate, because there is nobody in chat. Comments, and I'm not.
I see your comments, Barbara. 100%.
Come on, man.
Yeah, me too.
We're getting some trolls here. There's knock going on, knock questions, knock jokes, or knock questions, and then someone's like saying my comments are being deleted, and we've only got one moderator. Come on.
No, it's fine. I know Barbara, so, and I know Zaya forgot, so.
I know. I'm just my first time.
Zoe forgot. That's what that is. So Zoe forgot. Okay. Forgot. I see Zygo. But that's weird though. It's like just a quick.
All right. Wow.
Do you know though, Dean, every time I see that, I see the same thing. I want to write zygote. When I write back instead of Zy forgot, and I usually get halfway through typing it, and then I think, no, it's not. Hang on a minute, and I look at it again.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. I love you more now. That's cool. People think the same sometimes. You find it's like only like 3% of the population think like this. So it's rare that you find people you can talk to. And see the same shit.
That's why we have to grow. That's why we have to grow.
Yeah.
This is why we grow.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna tell you something. I've been on YouTube since 2007 with the same message, same exact message. Is if we're better to each other, then we'll get better results from each other. It's pretty simple. If we treat each other better, treat each other like we want to be treated ourselves. It's pretty
Yeah.
simple. You know, it doesn't have to be a dog eat dog world. That's just what we've been programmed to do.
Yes.
And we do it beautifully. God, we've turned into some fucking what do you call us?
Well,
Useless
that
eaters. Useless
I-
eaters.
Yeah. No
yeah.
intelligent people.
Sheeple, parasites.
Yeah.
The latest edition
You
was
know, we
terrorists.
become everything that they've wanted us to become. How about we become ourselves again? You know,
Heck
we'll
Yeah.
get more now.
For a lot of
Being
people, though. That's
one who
too
gives
hard
a shit
for a lot
about
of
the other.
people. A lot of people don't want to think, you know. They don't want to think. They don't want to
That's right.
assume responsibility. Everybody wants to point the finger at something else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everyone,
There's no
admits they're wrong.
self-responsibility. Everybody wants to blame everybody else for their problems. Nobody wants to take accountability for their own actions. And that is what the programming has done to us. It's taught us to be pieces of shit, and I don't like it.
It goes back to shit. Told ya.
There's
Full
shit
of
again. Everything has to do with shit and toilet paper.
Absolutely.
I need TP for my bunghole.
And most of the people that like have got the power and then have been like trained in this way, the ones who've gone and graduated from college or university and, you know, done tertiary and shit, become doctors, join those fraternities, or, you know, and they're the ones who have now become the power players in society. And so, but they're definitely brainwashed to keep this thing running as it goes. But then the people that don't, then
I think it's going down. This is the quickening,
don't
man.
have
It's
to
coming down. The bad
I
shit's
think
coming
so.
down, and it's going to be good again, I hope.
Yeah, bad shit's coming down from the quickening.
Yeah.
People, listen, it's enough. It should be enough for people to realize the deep shit that we are in when doctors can be told to not treat the elderly and just let them die. Because that's what they're doing in Italy at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, even exactly. I said that. Oh shit, that's true, very true. But I mean, in the same sense, like I mean, I did a stream I did the thing, and like the other day, and pharmacy is like derived from the Greek word like pharmaka, right?
Yeah.
Which is something to do with sorcery and stuff. And so they take like a Hippocratic oath to do it. So that's like being if all doctors have to do that, so that's hypocritical or something. Even though Hippocrates, the guy that they're doing it, talking about his ideas of medicine were all based on herbs and like plant derived drugs, which it used to be, but now it's all synthesized big pharma bullshit, benzodiazepines and shit that fuck your brain up. So
I couldn't believe it, mate, when I read that article that these doctors were told if elderly people come in, or disabled people or whatever come in with the coronavirus, not to treat them, to just let them die.
Kind of sounds like Nazis to me. What?
And that
Did I
that applies apparently not just to the coronavirus, but the people that are in intensive care as well. They have literally told them. The sad thing is that I think that's been happening everywhere for a long time. It's just that Italy got caught saying it.
yeah, exactly.
Oh, go back on the other thing about the pharmacy. What about the alchemy? Like chemicals and shit or something like that? I think that it was right in there with the pharma stuff.
Well, isn't alchemy like the same thing? Is that's what it is? It's the changing of metal to change the elements or something,
Yeah.
right?
Alchemy, yeah. Doing chemical process. You mix two things together that was the thing I learned. My father worked at a chemical plant. He was controlled chemist, they call it. So in charge of like Quality control. There we go. Well, anyways, for a summer, I started out in high school as a assistant, and I did experiments and shit like that. But some of these chemicals were so fucking toxic, and then you mix them together, and then you come up with a sponge you can stick in somebody's body, and it's fine. It's like, what?
Alchemy
So-
can also apply to your thought pattern. It doesn't have to mean chemical.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, I get it. Yeah. I don't know. I just figured I'd throw that in there and see if anybody knew any more about it. You know, I don't know much. No, I just know the term and a little bit.
Yeah, no, it's all good. I just thought I'd throw that in just in case people.
Cool.
Didn't.
Yeah, thank you. No, I learned more now.
Boy, Greg's back from his like posting
Yeah.
his little 5 minute with the postwoman.
Okay, spit
Oh,
it out.
yeah.
We want details.
Oh, do you want details?
Oh yeah, we
I
want
got
details.
details. I have details. I have them. So
Come on.
beware.
Bring 'em.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
All right. Well, I went to the bathroom and got myself all prettied up and brushed out my hair.
Bring it
Oh.
on.
Grace got hair. Went and got my hair. Went and got my hair done. Did. Anyway, so I got that tied back up and went out and took the long way. See, I got a driveway that goes this way, and then I got a driveway that goes that way that links up to my neighbor's driveway. It's kind of a loop type thing. Well, anyway, the normal looking driveway that I have that goes from the street, it snowed the other night, so it don't look like there's any traffic going in and out or nothing, no footprints, nothing. I went the back way and went out my neighbor's driveway and back down to my mailbox. But I got something to say about anyway. The other day I got the census thing, and it says your invitation. Say how I worded it. Your invitation to fill out the census. Today I got a letter saying it's the law. What happened to the invitation? Anyway, so after I touched that, I washed my hands. I don't know, man. What do you think? They could be putting stuff on our mail, but then again, our postal workers would get sick unless they're immune. They get immune. They get maybe they get vaccinated towards something secretly, and then they can deliver this shit to your door, and then you touch it and you get sick. What do you think of that?
We didn't get many mail yesterday. Usually we get something every single day.
Okay.
Yeah, our garbage came really late too yesterday. Garbage pickup. I was wondering if it was going to come at all, and it did though, but it was late, very late from what it usually does. Yeah, this shit.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. We're basically the people of whatever land, basically. I mean, we could United States, whatever. It doesn't matter what freaking country you're in. The people are under attack by their own government. That's what it boils down to. We are at war. They're at war with us. Now, whether you admit or want to be awakened to, hey, I'm at war with my own government, it doesn't change the fact that they're at war with you. So you gotta, that's where we're at right now. That's where we're at right now. We're at war. They're at war with us. It doesn't matter what country. They're at war with the people.
Only the sane ones. They're at war with the sane people. The rest of them, they have no idea.
That's what it boils down to, though, people, is they're at war with us.
You know what else? You know what else? This might be not a deterrent, but a distraction, and not even a distraction. Maybe they came out with this virus because I mean, what's happening in Paris now? Like with all the yellow vestas that were constantly on the street and whatever, the people that were on the street, wouldn't this stop a lot of all of this stuff going down?
Yeah, possibly.
I mean, they're putting restrictions on no crowds bigger than 500, no crowds bigger than this, no crowds bigger than that. Like, are they shitting themselves maybe that people are starting to wake up and people are realizing that they don't have to follow rules?
And what are rules anyway? I mean, let's
Yeah.
break that down. These rules that we're supposed to follow. Let's break down what rules are really just an opinion of another person or people written down on a piece of paper being enforced by the road agents, you know?
I've never liked rules. I was
No.
born free, you know?
Rules suck.
They do.
They suck big time.
They're just plain down and outright shit.
Don't vote. Don't vote for the
Exactly.
president. I
Don't
don't.
I didn't last time. The
Vote
time
for-
before
if you-
that, when Obama was going again for a second term, I voted for Gary Johnson, and I found out about him 20 minutes before I went to vote. So okay, I got somebody I can vote for because I knew it was bullshit anyways. It's just fucking bullshit. You know,
If you vote, you're just encouraging the freaking.
Yeah,
You're just
it's bullshit.
encouraging the scam.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's like it's if you don't vote, then you're not this. You're not. It's like, no, dude, it's fucking all rigged to begin with. Damn it. Even though it is the lesser of two evils, it's still evil.
There is no lesser of two evils because they all
Yeah.
have the same boss. They all answer to the same
Yeah.
higher ups. You know, so it doesn't matter whether it's Liberal, Labor, Democrat, Republican, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's all the same shit.
Yep.
It's all the same shit. And people think that there's a difference. There isn't a fucking difference.
Well, I was kind of wondering, how
Hey, am I
things would be.
echoing?
Excuse me?
Am I echoing at all? I don't hear echo, but okay, cool. Because I don't have my headphones on. I turn the speakers back on because I don't want to wear the headphones. They're really short.
Yeah, I've thought many a time I wonder how different it would be at this point in time is if Hillary got elected.
We're gonna give popcorn a kiss.
Because I think, things are interesting now. Can you imagine how interesting it would be if Hillary was elected?
Gray, if the United States votes Hillary in, I'm bombing you bastards.
Look,
without hesitation.
Look, there's one logical solution here, and I'm going to lay it out to you right now. It's really simple. Vote for Benny Loco for president.
There you go.
Throw your bucks behind Benny.
Butts for Benny.
I will get shit straightened out.
Sounds good. I like it.
We compartmentalize, we strategize, and we figure out what is the most important things that need to be done first, and that is the children, the sick, and the needy. Not where's my next fucking Learjet coming from. You know what I mean? Not
like
Air Force One has to look just like me. Come on, seriously.
Yeah. Happy, yeah. Beautiful, because if you're happy inside, it comes on the outside.
You are on the outside what you are on the inside. It's really simple. It's just that some people can't see.
I always thought I was ugly, though.
No.
Just goofy, right? Just goofy.
Yeah, Goofy's good.
That guy looks goofy looking. Look at him, man.
Goofy's good. I'm Goofy. I like Goofy. Goofy's my specialty. Are you fucking kidding?
Hey, did you know that Mickey and Minnie got a divorce? Mickey divorced Minnie because she was fucking goofy.
Goofy. I know.
It's a true story, I guess.
We went to the same high school together, didn't we?
Ray, what were you trying to say, mate?
Okay, I'll mute.
Gray? Hello, Gray.
I don't remember. I don't remember.
Are you stoned
Sorry.
or are you gray? Or
I
are you
am.
dude?
I am a gray stone.
A gray stoner. Oh,
Yeah,
silver
I'm
stone.
gray. I am
Silver
a
Stoner.
stone.
Stoner.
Gray.
You forgot the part. Stoner.
Stoner.
And I
Yeah,
am
Callum,
gray.
sadly it doesn't matter
No,
what
it's
box you fucking pick, mate. They're all the same shit.
the gray.
That's quite a observation there, Bexy, or whoever said that. How do you say your name? Is it Callum or Calum? One or two? Because I think that's a cool idea. Just check all the boxes. You're bound to get a right answer. Look at that. A solution.
Yeah, no, that's just a way to fuck over the people that don't understand how it works, you know, because if people start putting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and they start filling out all the boxes and they don't know who the people are, yeah, that is the best way for them to fuck up a voter. You
It
know?
would be the best way to fuck up the system because all the boxes would be checked, Earth.
Yeah, no, because here how it works, right? For example, you get this long ass piece of fucking white paper. It looks like somebody's pulled a bit of a toilet roll off, and it's got all these names on there, right? And then it's got, you know, you get either you pick one straight party, which is either Labor or Liberal, for example, or you can pick which members you want individually, and there's about 20 or 30 on this long fucking white ass paper. Now, if you don't know what parties those people belong to, that's where they fuck people over, because people think
yes, of course.
1 to 20 or whatever, you know, because if people don't, they don't know. But
you have to pay attention and have some self-responsibility for your actions, and your action is you're going to take a vote. So it's your responsibility to know what the hell you're checking off. Read what you're signing. It's the same principle.
Actually, no, well, Perth can give you better advice. All you got to do is go there, take your papers, and you write across the whole thing, stop wasting my fucking time. Because that's what I do. And then I fold it up nicely and I put it in the box.
Stuff.
It's like on an update. You have to uncheck the boxes, or you're gonna get some shit you don't want.
Yeah. Oh my God. Listen.
So I forgot, we get fined here. We get fined $25 if you do not vote. $25.
Get the
If
fuck
you do
up,
not
really.
vote. So if I want to skip having to fill out that kind of fucking bullshit paper and then send it back, all I do is I go down there, I take those papers, they cross my name off, I walk into my little booth, I write across the thingy, stop wasting my fucking time, I fold it, I put it in the box, and I walk home.
And then you do a nice stab of some beautiful, what do we got here? Some platinum purple kush. Because that's
Well,
what
I personally don't, but each to their own.
That's what I do before and after entering and exiting the polls.
That looks like it smells beautiful.
Oh my God, and it tastes like the lime and the coconut all together.
Oh, and then you drink it all up. You put the lime in the coconut and drink it
hell
all
yes,
up.
they did.
No dramas,
we'll probably
Gray.
get a copyright on that one because it sounded like it, didn't it?
No dramas, Gray. Do what you got to do, mate.
Said doctor.
Oh yeah.
I love that commercial. You put the lime in the coconut and drink it all up.
I like playing that song on my guitar because it's only one chord.
Cool.
Callum, do you know that I don't even do that?
Chord.
I actually lie on it, mate. I don't. I will add more people. You know where they say how many people were in your house at the same time. I always mix and mix all of those numbers up. Either I'm here or I'm not here, or I had many visitors. Yada yada yada. I never put the correct shit on there.
That's cool.
It's not their business who the fuck was in my house on that particular day.
Yep.
Whether I was home, whether I wasn't home, it's not their business. Nada, zip. So why tell them? You know, just because they give you that paper don't mean you got to fucking be honest. I mean, look how much they fucking bullshit us. Bullshit them back. Fuck over their senses. And then sign it. If you have to sign it at the end and say that, yes, this is exactly how it was, sign it. Really. Don't be scared to fucking sign it. I mean, look at all the shit that they fucking sign that is bullshit.
They're pen happy motherfuckers. I said, doctor, ain't there nothing I could take.
I'm sorry, but I just heard this weird squealing noise. And somebody was pulling something down the road with the tires fucking skidding. It was making that really weird noise. It's like, what the hell was that? There's some crazy shit going on, man. So, okay, I'll stop at that. Hey, and while I got your attention, I'm going to go in the house and take my shower. And I'm heading out to get some more barley and hops liquid. And
you making beer?
Yeah, beer. Yeah. Nah, I just drink the beer. I don't make it. But I have learned how to do it.
Oh, so I forgot, really? Fuck. Boy in Mount Lawley. Jesus, dude.
So I'll open up two more
like
spots.
right there in that vicinity.
Who?
So I forgot.
Zygote?
I'm kind of right in that, around that vicinity. Not in Mount Lawley, but yeah.
Oh, okay. I see that. 50 years ago.
Hey, Martin, it's been good
Right
to
up
see
to
you.
our age, right? I'm 57.
Hey, Dean Martin. Been
Dean
good to
Martin.
see you.
You know, a lot of people call me that. Or the biggest one was Dean the Jelly Bean or Jumping Bean.
Gene the Dancing Machine.
Yep, that one too.
Oh,
JD,
shit.
exactly. They've already got everybody's info, but still, besides the point, why make it fucking easy for them? What, just because they hand you a piece of paper and say that you've got to fill it out, that you have to be honest about it?
You know, when they're shooting at you, you got to run and dodge, duck and dodge, tuck and weave, roll.
And make sure you reload.
Yeah, well.
I mean, it's a definite that they've got everybody's info. Fuck, they've had everybody's info for a very long time, and they didn't even have to scam anybody to get it. People just
No, we get it willingly.
You know, the people handed it over willingly on Facebook, on all social media.
Everywhere.
This is where I live. This is where I'm shopping. This is where I'm taking a dump right now.
Yeah, no, look, there's people who are safe about it. Like myself, there are people who are internet conscious. I don't Facebook. I YouTube. That's what I do. Now, people know where I am because I've told them, and people know where I am because I've been doxxed.
They also know where you are because you have a mobile phone, you have a computer.
Oh, I do not own a mobile phone. I will not comply, my love. You see, I am a fucking rebel. I do not have a cell phone, and I will never have a cell phone.
I'm the same way.
Sweet.
I don't have a cell phone.
Yeah,
I do.
Everybody's info. They know where everybody is.
I'm using a VPN now, though.
They started shipping people's pets as you don't lose your pet or whatever, an easy way to find your pet if your pet gets out.
I'm going to tell you something.
All you have to do is get your dog's name and ring up the vet and find out exactly where you are. So they've got like the short and good.
A farmer keeps track of their livestock, Perth, and that's all we are.
Oh, absolutely.
So, you know, to expect anything different would be absurd, wouldn't it?
I mean, that's no different. Like I says, that's why they did that to me, as far as I can see. That's why they did that from 7 till 8 shopping thing for the elderly in the morning. It's like putting one sick cow in the middle of a fucking healthy herd. What do you think's going to happen, you know? Hey, Wayne.
Nothing nice.
What the hell was that? I hear that in the morning sometimes when the farmer's hands are cold when he milks the cows.
Yeah,
The cows don't like it.
I
They
make
go,
that same noise when
"Mrrr."
my tits are called hands. Mrrr. Oh my god! Why
Mm, mm.
did
My wife hates when I do that. When I mock out like a really large person, I'll go. Mm.
oh.
She goes, "Will you stop that?"
Yeah, if you were even my little brother, I'd take this magazine and bop you in the back of the head for that shit. You know.
Is it raining time? Hello, welcome. I don't know if I've seen you
God
here
damn, I
before.
got some
Hello.
competition.
Look at this beautiful rock that randomonium found while we were out traipsing around in the desert.
Don't throw it at my head.
None worry, I won't. Look at that. Look at the design.
It
on
is
that.
awesome looking.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I love the desert.
It shows the time, doesn't it?
Yes,
Yeah.
it does.
It looks
Oh,
awesome.
look at the time. The time has gone by. Look at all the time that has gone by.
I know.
Super
Now,
Joe,
to me,
thank you.
to me, personally, this looks like a petroglyph on a rock because I can feel it. It's like etched in there. Like seriously.
Yeah, I've got a rock like that.
That
You
looks
can feel
awesome.
the layers. You can
Now the
feel
other,
the
you know,
layers.
there's nothing on the other side, not all the way around it, just that one little pretty part right there. And it sits beautifully. Just saying. And look, if you look at it, it's got Jack Skellington.
That's cool shit, Benny. I love it.
I
Love
want to
it.
get it. I want to get a aquarium someday, and I'm going to look forward to landscaping the aquarium with plants and rocks and pieces of wood, and I'll probably enjoy that more than what get the fish later. But I want to get the whole thing perfect before I add any fish.
You have to.
You
It's
got
got
tomatoes?
Excuse me. No, not. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm going to start tomatoes this year.
Mate, I planted some plum seeds. I want to grow myself some plum trees. I ended up
Lovely.
eating 3 plums the other day, and the first 2 I actually ate before, probably a day or 2 between the first 2 I ate and the third one. But in a couple of days, believe it or not, they've fucking sprouted.
They want to live.
I went
I
out there and
should.
I saw them, and I thought, oh my God, look at them.
Neat. Yeah, I should start a few plants. I should start some. I'm
Oh,
so busy.
you know what I'm
So,
doing next? I've got some nashis. For those that don't know what nashis are, they're Japanese pears. It's like a cross between an apple and a pear, and
oh
they're so
wow.
juicy. They taste fucking awesome. Well, I found myself some down here at my Asian supermarket, and I ended up getting 4 of them because they were big. Tasted one last night because they're really good for your lungs. Like if you stew them, like and eat it before you go to bed while it's still like warm and whatever, it's very good for your lungs. But I'm going to take the seeds out, right? And I'm going to see if those fuckers grow for me because yeah, they're just yummy.
Huh, I've never heard of them.
It's spelled Nasi. Western society would probably spell it as in Nashi, as in sh, but it's actually spelled Nasi, which is nashi.
Nashi.
Sounds lovely. I think I've had this.
Japanese, they refer to it as a Japanese pear. It can be a Japanese pear or some other country pear, but yeah, I know it by nashi.
Well, being in California, there's a large Asian population, and So we have a lot of fruits that, you know, a lot of the rest of the country don't have. Only because and that's one of the fruits that we have. And I have tried it. It's delicious.
Oh, these ones that I got are just fucking way
Way yum.
oh, just way. Even the dog loved them because I share everything with the dog. Mind you, if his owners knew, they would not be too fucking happy with me. But yeah, I share it with the dog, and he kept looking at me with those wide eyes, that saying, "Can I have more of that?"
It's lovely. May I have some more?
Hmm.
Hey, wait a minute. What zygote? What the hell are yabbies?
Yabbies are like little. What do you call them? Prawn-looking things, aren't they?
Crawfish.
Pollywogs?
It's a crawfish, Dean.
Oh, crawfish. Okay. Little
Crawdad,
crab. Okay.
crawfish. Yeah. Yabbies.
Yeah, I never heard that one before. I swear to God.
Yeah, that's a down under.
Oh, Dean, listen, you guys call the fucking rock melon a bloody cantaloupe. What the fuck is a cantaloupe, for the love of Jesus? It's a
A
rock melon.
cantaloupe. Oh yeah, cantaloupe. That's kind of brownish greenish on the outside.
No, it's a rock melon, dude.
Oh, watermelon. Oh, we have
Cantaloupe.
watermelons. Yeah, well, they also call them different kinds of melons.
Swim.
Watermelon is a watermelon.
Yeah, not
Didn't
blind
have-
melon chitlin, but in the melon family.
Is
I don't
the
know if I really
yabi
got that one.
freshwater or salt water?
Around here, I'm not close to the ocean.
I know. Over there, what it is?
We have
Ellen,
freshwater
can I please-
crabs. Yeah, I can go to the
Ellen?
creek and tip over a rock and find a crayfish or crawfish or whatever we want to call it. Down south
Yeah.
is crawfish. We call it crayfish.
Callum, can I please tell you that we do not throw shrimp on the barbie down here, mate?
No,
No,
throw
no.
shrimp on
You've
the
got
barbie.
sausages, you've got chops, you've got steak, you've got chavapi, which if you're a wog like me, we put chavapi on the barbecue. You've got, you can have a what do you call it? A shish
Pork
kebab,
ribs.
yeah, that kind of stuff. But yeah, no shrimp on the barbie.
No.
What about a wombat? How about a wombat on the barbie?
Yeah, no, we don't cook those. We don't eat everything that walks, mate.
They're kind of in the rodent family, right?
Oh God, I can't touch coriander. Coriander makes me want to fucking chuck. Out of all food, okay, out of all food, I've discovered there is two things that I cannot even smell. It makes my stomach want to hurl. One is coriander. The other one doesn't. The smell of it doesn't make me want to hurl, but just the thought of eating it is what do you call it? What's the raw fish?
Sushi. Sushi, right? Raw fish.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I thought
They
sushi
have it
was-
here. They'd like roll it up in some kind of lettuce or something or whatever, some kind of green leaves.
Oh, you're thinking of calamari.
Oh, calamari. Oh, I heard of that.
No?
calamari.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sushi's raw fish.
Yeah, I can't eat raw fish, but I can eat the sushi that is rolled up in seaweed. I love that stuff. As long as it's
Yeah.
got no raw fish in it.
That's what it is. Yeah, okay, rolled up in seaweed. It's pretty wild.
I make that at home. I actually buy the seaweed in the Asian stores. It's packaged. It comes in a, it's packaged in see-through plastic. I actually buy that, and then I cook my own rice, spread it over, and put whatever I want in the middle of it, roll it up, like as in real tight, and then it sticks the rice. You got to use sticky rice, and it holds everything together. Dean, I'm getting feedback.
Oh, that's me.
Well, it's not me.
It holds everything together, and then I slice it, and I put a little bit of soy sauce on each one, and oh, good God, it's yum. And for those that don't like seaweed, seaweed is not only good for your arteries, it's good for your heart also.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you that video that you did, Perth, on your neighborhood pizzeria. Yum! Oh my God, I was looking at that pizza. Oh, it looks so freaking good.
Oh,
Hey,
wasn't that good? Oh, the one that Cliff
Oh
sent me.
man.
Yeah, the one that Cliff sent me, Mario's Pizza, to die for.
That looks so freaking good.
Hey guys, man, can I sneak in really quick? I gotta go do some stuff. So
Yeah,
I
no dramas, Dean. Thanks for coming on.
thank you for letting me come in here.
Cool,
And
cool.
it was all awesome. I love all you people, man. This is great. I love talking to people around the world and sharing information and maybe a laugh or two.
Well, good day,
So,
Dean.
all right, you guys. Thanks, man. I'll see
Later,
you.
mate.
Yeah, cool. Oh, it's not night yet. It's only afternoon, but I'll be back later. Maybe I don't know if you guys are around 2 hours from now. All right, we're out now.
Gotcha.
Cheers, Dean. Just made it back.
But that
And the man
pizza,
has
right,
arrived back from the doctor's office. Yay.
is he all good?
Well, they fucked his appointment up completely. So what was supposed to be done wasn't done. So no, he has to return again tomorrow.
Oh, awesome.
Venture out of the house again to where sick people are gathering because they fucked up. Oh,
Great, dude. That pizza video that I did. Oh my God, it was fucking hilarious because obviously Cliff is in the United States.
Yeah.
For him to order the pizza online, he had to
Wasn't that awesome? That was awesome.
I know, right? He had to download the app, then he had to wait until they were open here, okay,
Yeah.
for him to be able to order online, right? And then I because we were on D Live at the time that was going on, and I says to him, "Why aren't you in bed?" Right? And he's going, "Oh, I have to wait for another couple of hours because it's not open yet." And I'm going, "Dude, you're kidding me!" And at that point, it was like 4 o'clock in the morning
oh my
at his.
God.
Okay, so he still had to wait another 2 hours to be able to order this fucking pizza over here. Anyway, I felt so fucking bad that I ended up staying with him for another 2 hours on D Live, and I said, "Tell me the minute you've done it." And then he called me and he says, "Okay," he says, "I'm short." And I says, "What do you mean you're short?" And he goes, "I have to order X amount." He goes, "What else do you want?" And I said, how short are you? And I think he said something like $8. And I says, "Okay, just upsize the pizza. Don't order anything else," because I felt bad that he was wasting his money. You know what I mean? And I said, "Just fucking upsize the pizza." So he upsized the pizza, came back, and he goes, "Got it." He goes, "That one went through." And then he was gonna he's saying to me, "Have you?" No, was he asking me later? "Did you get the pizza? Did you get the pizza?" He says, "You might have to ring." And I said, "Don't worry about it. They will find me." Anyway, I waited until the time that he said, and I'm waiting and I'm waiting and I'm waiting, and the pizza showed up, and I'm thinking, "Yay, I've got to do a video on this."
So there we are. I'm gonna watch it.
That is awesome, though, man. And that pizza looks so freaking good.
Oh, because I was saying to him that I'd never gotten anything for Valentine's, right? So he decided to order me a pizza all the way from the States, Mario's Pizza, for Valentine's.
Oh,
Hey,
man.
Oh,
Yeah, Cliff, he's a nice guy.
our
Oh,
Valentine.
listen, at the end of the day, every time, like I says to him, every time I go to Mario's or I have pizza, I'm going to think about him because, yeah, that was a first on Valentine's for me.
That's so
As
sweet.
somebody did something that they weren't told to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's something to remember.
Try to remember that kind of September when life was slow and oh so mellow. Try to remember.
I have to find him. He's gone amiss for the last few days. I know that he had some things to do or whatever, but I want to catch up with him, or I'm hoping he catches up on one of my live streams. Although after tonight, I don't think I'll be able to live stream again because I was short on streaming hours, so I might have to wait until next fucking month before I get my next 20 hours.
Oh my God, Perth. How come somebody is not sponsoring your StreamYard?
I don't ask for money, Vinny. I don't
know
ask
you
for money.
don't, but somebody ought to take you at Noogie Point and say, I'm doing it.
No. It's all good. I can wait.
You know what? And listen, also another person from down under this morning has faced the same plight. So part of my mission today is helping that person get more data.
Yeah,
So,
no, I'm good.
yeah, no.
I mean, listen, I've seen it. I've seen it everywhere where people, donate money or whatever, and then they complain later and whatever. And to me, I just can't.
I can dig it. Listen. That's why you have a Patreon, and it helps pay for your page. It helps.
Yeah, I had that a long time ago. There was a few people that said to me when I was doing videos on the Orrible Dam, you need to open up Patreon, yada yada. Two people, and one of them, which is lurking at the moment, two people donated straight away because I said to them, I don't have luck with that kind of shit. Okay, I just don't have luck with it. Well, bugger me, as soon as I opened that and I made it known that it was open, assholes decided to go in there and they knew when the payment was being taken out. So what they would do is they would go in there and make a donation, for example, of $100. But because the payment never came out automatically, like straight away, it comes out on a certain day. Then the next day I would go in, that $100 has been dropped down to 50. The day before the payment needs to go out, it was literally cancelled. So this is what they did. They were fucking around, and I says to the couple of mates that did put funds in there, I said to them, no. I said, I'm not going to deal with this bullshit, and I closed it. So I don't have luck with that. I just can't be bothered with people's bullshit, you know.
Do you have Cash App?
Yeah, see, I'm Benny. I'm not one to take money off people. I'm really not.
You're not, Perth, but listen, there's people out there who feel that you're important enough to come and sit and watch your program. And if everybody donated $1, Perth has their goddamn StreamYard up every day of the week so that they can get the information that they want to hear. That's how this works.
Yeah, I get that, but I don't.
That's not fucking e-begging. That's not dredging for fucking money. That's not fucking pulling bullshit for your own personal greed. That's you're a commodity and a service to people who come in here and sit and listen.
Yeah, no, it's just not who I am, mate.
I know, me either. However, it doesn't stop us from going around and collecting money for other people. You know what I mean?
If somebody else needs it or whatever, I'm happy to put a link out if I know the person or whatever. But yeah, as far as it goes for me, I'm not one of those. I had people saying to me before, why don't I put up a PayPal, this, that, and the other? Yeah, and I declined the offer. I says no.
I just hate that you're not going to be visible for another, fucking 15 days. It's not fair.
Oh, listen, if people want to catch up with me, hopefully NBN might do something and I can stream music on DLive. They can catch up with me there and chat with me there. I mean, I can't do a panel, but,
I don't do DLive, so it's too many ugly people in DLive for Benny Loco to digest that kind of foul, negative energy.
Oh, listen, DLive is no different. It's no different to YouTube.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want any more of it. One platform of bullfuckery is enough for me.
Because on DLive, I noticed that if somebody else knows you, for example, if you're not liked by somebody, they will go and support everybody else from YouTube to get the numbers up. But if you're not liked, you don't get squatted fucking support of anything. So, but to me, it doesn't matter. I get to play my music there for as long as I want without getting busted, which I can't do on YouTube. So,
I want to say, did I tell you in the beginning of this chat that when I jumped in, that a channel that has over almost 5 million subscribers, I can't even say that, almost 5 million subscribers, picked up one of my videos last night and put it up on their channel.
Oh, okay, cool.
But yeah, 5 million subscribers.
Korma, how much does what cost? Sorry.
What?
How much does it cost?
I think she's gone.
Perth Observer, how much does it cost?
Yeah, I didn't even know she was in chat until a few minutes ago.
Who?
I think she
Cool.
was, no, I think she was referring to StreamYards. For you guys, I think it works out to 25 US, but for us here, it works out, I think it's 35 or 45, 35 or $40 or something or other for a
Aussie?
month. Yeah, Australian dollars. I know that it works out
Yeah,
almost
there's a change rate.
double.
Kumanina, is that saying it right?
Yeah, Kumanina Ascari. Yeah.
I love that name. That's beautiful.
Yeah, it's
Listen,
I can't. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no, I says I'll find a way to maybe hack it.
Kumanina Ascari. You know, it's
I love you, Bird.
a native tongue to. I'm trying to remember the country, but it doesn't. It's risque. Whatever. I can't remember exactly what it means, but it's very risque in their native tongue.
Oh.
And I don't remember what it means, but it's not necessarily flattering.
It's really pretty off the tongue, though.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? But it doesn't. Yeah, I can't remember what it means. I want to say it has like a demeaning
derogatory term
for a woman or something. I can't remember. It's so long ago. I can't remember what the real meaning of it is.
So
but it is a catchy. It's kind of that's why I always say just Kuma, because that's that's just a lot to type.
Benny, I don't pay for any software on the internet.
You're a darling. I have to pay every month, or else I don't have it.
To me, I look at it this way: you put it out there, it's up for grabs.
Well, I'm terrible at grabbing stuff. I really am. I stuff goes by me all the time, and I'm like, after I've seen it pass, I'm like, I should have grabbed that. I do that a lot. But there's so many things going by at once, you can only grab so much. And it
depends on if I need it or not. You know what I mean? If I need that software or not, and if I do need it, guaranteed, it might take me a day, it might take me 2 days, but I will find a key or a serial number to it.
I don't know nothing. I'm a tech tard. I truly am. I'm a proud tech tard. And that's, I don't need to know about all this technology. I really don't. It's not, I just need to know, push the button and go.
Technical and two sticks together and getting fired.
Rubbing two sticks together and getting a Boy Scout?
That's technical to me.
Callum and I don't even care if I catch a virus or malware while I do it. If it's a really bad virus that I catch while I'm doing it, as long as I got the code, the serial number, or the key, it doesn't matter. I know how to get rid of the virus, even if it means reloading Windows 7.
Here we go. Yeah, I don't know nothing about none of that stuff. Rand is the technical turd in the house. Me, not so much. He's coming out here to get himself a bona fide joint that I'm rolling right now. That's what I'm busy doing under the table with my hands. That's why
Hello, Rand.
Hello.
How you doing, mate?
No, I'm hanging in there. Just had left here at 6:45.
Yep.
What time is it now?
11 o'clock. Too bad they don't pay you $25 an hour.
4.5 hours
of nothing. The whole morning shot to shit. They picked him up at 6:45. He's gone until now, and nothing got done.
I was telling Benny earlier on, Rand, I haven't heard from Heath, but then he hasn't been live either, which means he has no access to internet.
Yeah. I sent him a message, and I said I had his email address. I sent him an email, but he just, where he lives is not.
Conducive to good internet.
Well, I sent him both. I sent him the email, and plus I dropped a message underneath his last video. So hopefully at some point he sees it.
Thank you, Perth. I'm sure he will. He'll catch up. He always does. You know, he goes like that. That's how he runs hot and cold.
Because I've even been checking actually on D Live, like sometimes even though I can't stream, I just check to see who's gone live just in case he's there and I've missed him, but I haven't seen him there either.
There's nothing wrong with reconditioned things, Caleb. Go check out my video on my channel, the Noah Purifier Museum. It's all repurposed. Everything in this museum is repurposed and it's fabulous. So, you know.
People, listen, I'm gonna love yous and leave yous all. It's 2 a.m. here.
You just slick me a wet willy and gonna leave, huh?
Yeah, sadly, that's what I'm gonna do.
I love you, Bert.
Hey,
Super
Perth,
much appreciated for everybody being here, chat, whatever, whoever stopped by, whoever hung around, everybody on panel.
Perth, I'll see you in your dreams, Perth.
Oh, it's like that, is it?
You sleep well and thanks all, and take
back.
care.
Have a good day. Stay lifted. Don't be scared. Get even.
Laters, people.